Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fatal Frame. So I looked it up between episodes. Apparently, taking and getting the film here doesn't break the save. But you have to have like less than 30 film for it to work, apparently. So technically you have unlimited film if you keep doing that at the save points, which would have been nice to know a long time ago, but I'm just glad I know it now. Alright, so now we can go through this door. Got 5 shots. Let's see, I can only move these 2. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Then that. I don't think I have. Yeah, I need to reset. Just reset. Okay. I'm gonna move this one first. I don't know if I moved that. I moved that one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, cool. Apparently I just needed to look at it a little closer. Now what's through this door? Fool you! I still missed! Gotcha, bro! I don't feel so bad about taking pictures now that I know I can recover them, you know? I know where that is. That's in that place with the water wheel. What's this? There's a small piece of paper on the floor. It looks like a piece of a notebook. Mafuyu's note. The mansion has started to change. As far as I can figure out, the ghosts are trying to pull me back into the past. The spirits are using their power to make parts of the mansion revert to the way they were in the past. The ghosts of the era are beginning to stir. Just what exactly happened in this mansion anyway? And just what do the ghosts want me to do about it? And this is probably... yeah, I need to go get that plug. Probably gonna get attacked on the way back because that's how these games operate sometimes. If not on the way back, then once I get the plug and come back, it will probably then, you know, be attacked. Alright, then I just gotta go this way. I don't know if there was just a graphical glitch or something was trying to load in, but she kind of froze for half a second. I don't know if you saw that. I do think I know where one of the other kids is. I think it's in the room with the grandfather clock. But I don't know if I'm ready to run back over there yet because I have a lead over here and I feel like I should follow the lead. Because then I might just run into, like, you know, confusing myself. Alright, let's go. Come on now, come on. I'm just gonna do the damage. There we go. She's still not taken care of yet. Sacred water. A sacred signature. Orange glow. A stone emitting a purple light is stuck at the bottom of the stone pile. At the purple carving. See, like, I could run over there and take a look real quick, or I can just continue to follow my lead that I have. Because, eventually it's going to lead me over there, I think. If not, then I do know where that is. Alright, who's... Observatory Man. Oh yes, the greatest of superheroes. He's on par with Captain Obvious. There's that little brat. Okay, I guess it was just, now's your chance to take a photo. But I don't know how I would have, because she disappeared before I could even do anything about it. Okay. Not too shabby. I might stop by and snatch up this photograph. Like, more film, might as well. Keep it topped off, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. We got 7 moves. It's probably not going to be as straightforward. So that one needs to go to the top right. I can only move these 2. Let's take that there. Take that there. And we'll take that there to start. Now, why can we only move these 2, I wonder? See, if I go back, that's there. Okay. This isn't going to help me at all, I don't think. So let's restart. Okay, let's try this one first then. Then we'll move that. Then we'll move that. Then we'll move that. That's not going to help either. Reset. So we'll move this. I think it's a trap to move this one there now, so we'll do that. Why does it only let me move those 2? So I can only move these 2. I'm going to move that one there. I'm going to move that one there. We're going to move that one there. It only allows me to move these 2. I didn't want to do that. So there has to be a way to do this where you can do it in 7 moves, obviously. I think it just has to be the correct movements. So, process of elimination. So I moved that gate, the one that looks like a gate, I moved up. And then I can move this one. So I'm going to go ahead and move that there. Can't just move that for some reason. So since I already just moved that, we're going to move it back. And we're going to move that there. We're going to move that there. Move that there. That's way too wacky. That doesn't really help me at all, does it? Because I could just do this instead and save a space. I figured it was going to get to a point where it wasn't going to be super easy. The only thing that's making it difficult is not exactly understanding why one gets to move and not the other. Okay, so I moved that across. Okay, so I can already see what gets to move if I are, before I move anything. So this gives me 2 potentials. This only gives me 1 potential. And I think I want to do that. There's the 2 potentials there. We're going to move this here. We're going to move that there. Move that there. Yeah, this isn't going to work. So let's do this. Move that there. So if I move that to the top right, it gives me the ability to either move the one that looks like the gate or that one. I move that to the left. Then I basically waste a turn to move the bottom one to the right and then the gate to the bottom. So if I do this, then it's like that and then that and then, not enough turns. So I want to do this one again first. It gives me those 2 options to move. I think if I move this to the right, then that can move down, and then this is the only one that can move to the top. And I'm kind of stuck at a position where it's like I don't have enough turns because I move this one up and then I'll be moving the bottom one to the right and then I'll move the top one down and I just don't have enough turns for that. So we're going to do this, then this. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not gonna... Starting with the bottom one I don't think is gonna work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Ah, yes, this place. Ophelia, my brother! Wait for me, I'll be there in a second. Are there items around here to collect? I know that there's like, you know, all of these ladders, and Miku takes like 1,000,000 years to climb up and down ladders. Let's see, is there any items over there? Can I see anything over there? No, okay. Just thought I would check. Take your time, Miku. It's not like we, you know, our lives are in danger. Of course, it's probably best that she doesn't, like, break an ankle trying to do this. And that wasn't really that bad. For some reason, I remember, maybe it was the person I watched that kept like accidentally going up and down the ladders because you can't cancel it. A huge door is in the way. It doesn't seem to open. Maybe it's locked? Buddhist guy! Man before a door. Found some old documents. The ritual masks and their meaning. In the Himuro rituals, masks play a very important role. One of them is called the blinding mask, which is used in the demon tag ritual. 2 stakes pierce through the eyes of the blinding mask. It is used in the demon tag ritual as a blindfold. The legend goes, while the demon is blindfolded, enter the rope altar and perform the ritual. This might mean that the blinding mask is a key to the rope altar. The ritual's what? The ritual's what? Oh my god, who could have guessed? Gotcha. Run, run, Rudolph. Flip around, Miku. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a lot more hurting on you when I'm done with yous. Miku, you need to learn to press a button. We're just gonna nickel and dime. I know where another stone mirror is. Okay, so 3 red candles lit. I feel like I'm playing Jumpstart 4th grade. The original one, the good one, that was like the haunted island before they replaced it because parents complained because some kids got scared or whatever. I don't know. I guess as long as it's not too scary or too grotesque, I don't really see a problem with making something that is meant to scare children, because it's like, you know, like a little bit of a horror thing that's designed for kids. I don't think that's a problem, because honestly, I think it gives them the ability to face something scary in a way that they're going to be safe. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be injured, like, from watching the film. or playing the game. Like, they can play it, they can be scared, and then they can, like, later in their bed, yeah, they're going to be scared and it's going to be hard for them to go to sleep. But when nothing happens, eventually they learn this. And I'm just speaking from my own experience. Like, eventually you just kind of learn that, like, oh, you know, it's not going to hurt me. And it's really not that scary. I think what's possible to happen, and I'm just speculating, I'm no expert on anything, this is just me speculating. I think what happens is, like, when some kids get coddled too much and kept away from scary things, they develop the fear of fear. I'm gonna save it. They develop a fear of fear, which, like, makes it to where they're not even, you know, like, they can't even tolerate being in a situation that might be remotely scary. But I'm going to leave that there. If you feel differently about it, feel free to express it in the comments, as long as you are respectful. But I'm going to call the episode here. Appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.